Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are taking another trip down Uncanny X-Men, John Romita Jr. era, memory lane. I really loved Chris Claremont's X-Men, and I feel like this was like kind of the height of X-Men fever, and just a great time to be an X-Men fan. Can't wait to show it to you. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit that like button, and let's get right into it. So, I definitely, I don't know why I always have to say this, but I have to say this. I'm definitely a bigger fan of John Romita Jr.'s X-Men now, out of nostalgia, and just because it looks so freaking cool, than I was at the time. Although, just because I love Paul Smith's X-Men so much, and he followed Paul Smith, and it just seemed very, not as aesthetically appealing as Paul Smith's art was. But now I have a lot of reverence for it. And I was a fan of John Romita Jr.'s. I did love some stuff that he was doing on Spider-Man. And with the right anchor, his stuff is off the chain. Anyway, 184. We still have the Paul Smith corner box art, so that's a good thing. I feel like JR did try to emulate a little bit of the aesthetic that Paul Smith brought to the book, like with the reflection in the hair, but we'll get into that. This is a cool cover. I mean, I feel like one of John Romita Jr.'s strength as a comic book comic book artist is his storytelling, and he just has all the tools in his arsenal to be a good comic book artist. He can draw everything and anything and just tell a story and have you know kind of exactly what's going on. And that's pretty much the artist's job, so he always does his job. I want to say this is Dallas, Texas, Eagle Plaza. We got Raven Darkholme in her human appearance with Val Cooper. Beloved Val Cooper. Didn't we all love her as in Peter David's X Factor? I did. This is cool. I love this. I guess this must be Forge's apartment. Way to go, John Romita Jr. I mean, this is what I'm saying when I say he can draw anything. I mean, this is just so cool, and what a challenge. Like, screw you, Chris Claremont. Okay, I need a double-page spread of Forge's, like, multi-floor apartment with floating hover desks, and there's like a mountain landscape in the background. Like, wow, very good, very cool. I do like Dan Green and John Romita Jr. working together. I feel like Dan Green is definitely like a great veteran artist who always compliments whoever he's working on with very well, whether it be Mark Silvestri or John Romita Jr. or like a John Byrne back in the day. Forge, kind of funny with his cane and his polo shirt, looking all suave and debonair. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the issue before Rogue, Public Enemy. This is the gun that is designed to take away Rogue's powers, and we all know that it's not going to work out the way they had planned. That's cool, like an homage to a couple issues ago when they were in Japan. Oh, Rachel. I thought this was Rachel's, like, introduction to the team. She's kind of been skulking the mansion, like, in the New Mutants, and, now she's just, like, kind of hanging out, and that's a very cool panel. That's very artistic for, like, John Romita Jr. You know, he draws, like, and I think maybe New Jersey or New York or New Jersey, one of the two, but he definitely knows how to draw New York City in, like, such a believable, like, attractive fashion. Oh my gosh, Selene, I love her. I'm loving the use of Zibetone that's been showing up a lot throughout this issue since page 1 with the buildings in Dallas there. And I love this effect over Selene. I definitely think it's suffering from, you know, the printing and the paper. It's definitely a lot darker, but what are you gonna do? Selene is so cool. I love Selene. It's like seems so simple, you know, like she's just like the Black Queen and she's Selene and like it just seems like so obvious, but I just love that kind of character. The dark villainous. Once again, another cool use of Zipatone. I'm loving like I mean, I just have such an appreciation for John Romita Jr.'s storytelling, and like I said, like he doesn't really have like the beauty of John Byrne or Art Adams or that kind of aesthetic, but I just like am so drawn into the story, and you immediately like can tell what's going on without even reading the captions. So that is definitely a testament to why he's like you know, such a popular sought after artist who has been around for decades. Pretty much a legend. I mean, look how great this is. This is such a great use of, I mean, this is like almost Alex Tothian here, and I wonder, we probably do have to give a lot of credit to Dan Green, because knowing John Romita Jr.'s pencils, I'm sure this was just a lot of scratchiness there. But I love it. It's such great use of negative space and spotting of blacks. Like, it's definitely almost noir in a sense. I love it. Which is fitting. This guy takes Rachel in, lets her bathe, and gives her something to eat and whatnot, and Selene kills him, and I always thought that was so horrifying. This is, like, actually such, like, a great moody page. Like, this is what I also love about the X-Men, too. It's, like, 1 minute it's a superhero comic book, 1 minute they're in space, the next minute it's, like, got horror elements. Definitely a fun issue of the X-Men. It was totally on fire here, and I love Rachel. Like, she's one of my favorite characters. I loved her in Excalibur with Claremont and Davis. So good. So funny I know she had that costume, but Rogue definitely suffered some very unflattering costumes. It's very interesting too because when Rogue debuted, like in Dazzler or Miss Marvel, I think Miss Marvel, Miss Marvel, obviously. Claremont meant her to be like an 18-year-old, and the artist drew her like a 40-year-old housewife and soccer mom hair and everything, and so they kind of had to correct that. But I mean, JR's Rogue isn't that flattering. She's got that slicked back hair that looks good on no one, and kind of mullety. But I mean, I guess this is a sign of the times. But that orange poncho deal, I don't know, just not the best. Of course, I probably loved it at the time. I would have worn it. Oh, more beloved Paul Smith art. Oh, and this is so great too. Like, Claremont was always good for like an ending page, whether it be a cliffhanger or just like a reveal or just like some super dramatic moment. Like, she's gone back in time, but she realizes that she's in the wrong timeline or something. I mean, when you're crossing timelines and fucking with the time stream, you're definitely taking your chances, and you should really be careful and make sure you do it right. But I mean, what did she have to lose? Anyway, oh my god, fun house ad with John Bernard. Bonus for the kids. Love it. That is so cool. I love John Byrne inking himself during this era. I just love the line. It just looks so fun and cool. And of course, She-Hulk, like the best thing that ever happened to the Fantastic Four. Since the thing. Haha, see what I did there. Anyway, X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 184 by John Romita Jr., Chris Claremont, Dan Green, I'm sure Glennis Oliver, and Tom Orzechowski, Glennis Ween at this point, and Nascenti editor, Jim Shooter editor-in-chief. Another classic issue fun. We've got Selene, we've got Rachel. I mean, look at that great cover with Xavier and that like super cool ex-superhero looking costume. I love it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, share my content, and I'll bring you some more soon. Thanks.